Hi, my name is Kobehi Kina, and I was a part of Na Ko'oko'o in the spring 2016 and summer of 2016 with Kumu Noilani Goodyear Ka'opua.
Right on. To just kind of get you acclimated back into the feels of it, can you tell us one of your best moments of the spring semester?
I think one of the best moments in the spring session was being able to participate and engage with the issues in real life, being able to reenact some of the issues that happened and seeing where we all stood in class, our perspectives. So it was really interesting to hear what everyone had to say and actually, again, participating. So, yeah.
So we were talking about some issues that were in the Na Ko'oko'o for 2016. Can you tell us maybe 3 main points of what you guys covered?
So the 3 main things that we talked about in class were literally the past, the present, and the future. So in the past, we reenacted a historical event that took place within the Hawaiian Kingdom. In the present, we talked about Na'iaupuni to get the different perspectives within the Hawaiian community and to better understand what Na'iaupuni means. And then for the future, we actually created projects, and we had to project Hawaii's future from 5 years to 10 years, and I think to 25 years from now. And the effects of climate change, the effects of government, the effects of sovereignty. So that's what we did in spring.
Why do you think it's beneficial for any University of Hawaii student to participate in the Na Ko'oko'o program? So why is it beneficial for any University of Hawaii student to participate in the Na Ko'oko'o program?
Every student should take a part of Na Ko'oko'o because it's a part of Hawaii's history. It's a part of Hawaii's life, a part of Hawaii's society, and by being in Hawaii now, you're learning about us, learning about the Native Hawaiian community that's been here for hundreds, not even hundreds, thousands of years, the indigenous people who were here first. And everyone has a place. I mean, everyone needs to learn about us, needs to learn about our struggles, needs to learn about what's happening now. So by living here, I think it's everyone's responsibility to learn and engage with the Hawaiian community and not just push us on the side. So I think that's why everyone should take Na Ko'oko'o.
If you were going to describe this program, if you had to relay what you took away from the class to administrators or other faculty, what would you say about this program that made it so awesome for you?
I think Na Ko'oko'o is very important to everyone and the faculty because Na Ko'oko'o is awesome. We are able to communicate with communities, communicate with each other, and it really brings a sense of place to the UH campus, to the community, and I really enjoyed it because of this sense of place that we created, this understanding, this mutual understanding with each other, and sorry, and as well as the outside world. We're not only talking about Native Hawaiian issues, we're talking about issues in Hawaii, and that's not just Native Hawaiians, it's everyone. So we really got to compare what other nations have done, countries, indigenous peoples, and we brought it back to Hawaii to see what we can do to better ourselves, this campus, the campus, and the community. So yeah.
So what makes this program so unique? And could you say it from the top? You know, what about this program is just so different from the other classes you've ever taken? What made it so unique?
Unique,
Like
okay.
if you were to describe it in contrast with some of your other
All
courses.
right, okay, sorry.
What makes it different? What made it so special?
Okay, yeah. What's so different is that we were able to learn these histories but take a spin on it. We incorporated a lot of different modes of learning. So we did slam poetry, we did reenactments, we actually went out into the field and we worked with the land, worked with the community. It wasn't just us in the class behind our desk. We were out there doing our thing. And it was a really great feeling because we were able to see ourselves in it. We were the reality, you know? So that's what is really unique about it, and I really enjoyed that, and we need more engagement within Hawaii, so yes, that's why it's unique.
If you were to describe a day, I remember seeing the dailies, that video that Sarah had put together,
Okay.
Molokai. Describe to us, for those who haven't seen the video, or what a day in the life of, could you describe what you guys did? And how long was the course?
The summer,
Yeah.
3 weeks, 1 week on Molokai.
Yeah, describe some of that.
In the summer, we learned a lot about indigenous communities, and we had to create our own constitution to really to really see what the future Hawaii has. So by doing that, we looked at Micronesia, we looked at Native Americans, we looked at people in South America and even in Okinawa to see how they live and if their constitutions work for them. And we kind of compared that to our constitution and the United States' constitution. And so by doing that, we went to Molokai for a week and we had to put it in action. And it was awesome because in many of our constitutions that we created in that class, it was very Malama Aina based, very, very heavily Aina based. And we need to get back to that because we are on islands, so we can't depend on the imports of food. We have to rely on ourselves and the people and the land. So by going to Molokai, we stayed at Keawa Nui Fish Pond with Uncle Hano guys, and we continued our talk on the Constitution. We continued doing some slam poetry, but this time we rapped. And that was interesting because I never saw myself rapping before, doing hip hop before. So that was a new twist, and it made me really think about these different teaching modes. So by doing that, we worked in the fish pond, we worked in the land, we were able to see what it would really be like to totally go off the grid. We had no phone service. It was terrible service there. So we just turned our phones off and put it in our bags. There's no internet, there's no TV, so it was great. And for our food, luckily our host, would hunt deer and bring it. So we had deer breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And some of our students got to go out and hunt with him. So that was awesome. And we even fished. Some of the students were able to fish in the fish pond. And it was like, wow, we're eating what we literally just caught last night, this morning. And we picked ulu right off the tree, right outside. We picked spinach that was in the garden just, a few feet away. And it was awesome eating what we produced, what we gathered, So being in that reality was really cleansing. It really reminded me that we need to go back to move on to the future. And yeah.
So because of that experience, how would you describe that, what you just did, being off the grid, getting the stuff? I mean, if you were to describe that to other students, what made it, how could you learn what you learned any other way?
Okay, I have to do a side note, guys. Whenever someone asks our class, what'd you do in Molokai? What'd you guys learn? It's kind of hard to describe because there are no words to describe what we learn. You just have to experience it and be in that moment. So sorry if it's really hard for me to come up with words. Being in this class, there are no words. When people ask me oh, Kaveh, what'd you even learn in that class? Why'd you go to Molokai? It's I went there to live. I went there to go back to see what our kupuna has done and what the future has for us. And that's what it did. It taught us, it healed us, it made us remember. We're so distracted by Oahu, how busy it is, the city life, phones, buildings, cars. Coming back from Molokai, it was really a trip because when we were on the plane looking down on Oahu, it's oh my God, we're surrounded by this beautiful green, lush island, and then coming back, straight cement, buildings, where are we? Seeing all these cars, hearing all that pollution, that noise pollution, it was a little weird being back on island. So it was just a really undescribable feeling being on that island. And I really want to mahalo Kumunoi for allowing us to go there.
What is your takeaway? I mean, how has this class affected you now and in the future?
This class really helped me to see what more we need to do now to better our future, and it really helped me to become a leader in my community. When I go back home to Maui, I'm not just gonna sit back and relax. I want to take part in my community, take action to better our people, because that's what we're here for. That's what, Na Ko'oko is. We're a staff. We're here to help build. And that's what we want to do. And that's what I hope other people can see the significance of this program, Na Ko'oko. And I hope everyone takes it.
Okay, you did fine. Could you just say that again? What was the question? To help remind. Oh yeah. How did
See,
the
we all
class affect
forget.
you now and in the future?
Oh, in the future.
And could you actually describe what the word means?
I only know that it's the staff.
Yeah. That you
Okay.
incorporated it there, but we're just going to ask you to say the same thing again.
Okay.
Just that was
Okay.
beautiful.
Na Ko'oko. So Na Ko'oko is a staff. And by being a staff, people think, what the heck is a staff? It's a wooden stick, guys. And what does it do? It helps you. It leads you along the way. It helps you move forward. So that's what we're here for. This class is here to produce Na Ko'oko'os, to produce leaders in our communities. And that's what this program has offered to us. And, when you think of a leader, you think like people who are like being loud and like being radical, but you can be radical, but you can also do smaller things in your community. You don't have to be loud all the time. So even doing minor things like doing research, teaching, you're already leading right there. You don't always have to be up front in front of an audience, So Na Ko'oko, it grounds you, I guess. And so for today, this program helped me to understand that, understand where our kupuna has come from, understand what they've been fighting for generations and generations, and to understand that we have this kuleana to take care, to malama our people and our land, and to see that it's available for the future, our future kids, our keiki, so that's why I love Na Ko'oko.
If there was one thing that you can take away from the class that you know that you're going to take with you forever, what would that be?
Forever? Oh my God, you can't say that. No, it's everything. I love Na Ko'oko. I love the professors. Our professors are amazing because they have that mindset, that Hawaiian mindset, I like to say, because they have an understanding of us, the people. And what I take away from this is that, oh my God, is everything. Air. We talked a lot about water. We talked about food. We talked about people. And what does that all have in common is air, sovereignty, leading our people, being air. So, yeah, I don't know.
No, it's great. Just let the word wait sit.
Just being air.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, that's powerful right there. It's powerful. I think we exhausted all the. Is there anything else that you would like to add that we haven't asked you?
I hope everyone does take this course or be a part of Na Ko'oko, because, again, it's our kuleana. It's not just the Native Hawaiians' kuleana. It's everyone who lives here on this land right now to take a part in the history that's happening, that we're creating right now. So, just because you're, from the mainland and you're just here for school, no, take the next step and learn about us, learn about the history that's been happening. And so And as for the Native Hawaiian students, come, learn. You need to take this opportunity and take advantage of it, because I can't recall any other programs that offer this really awesome once in a lifetime opportunities. So come, be na ko'oko'o. Finding out that na ko'oko'o was going to be offered in the spring semester, I was a little scared. Like, people were telling me, hey, Kaveh, you should take this course. And I was like, nah, I'm not politically engaged. Like, I'm not about politics. Like, that's scary. I don't even understand politics. It's hard to wrap my brain around. And they're like, nah, just take it. It's free. I'm like, no, it's not. But they're like, it's free in the summer and you get 1 week free stay on Molokai. And I was like, you know what? I'll take one for the team and let's just do it. So my first day of class, I walked in. I heard many great things about Kumunoi, and I was even more scared. I was so like, oh my God, I'm in a room full of Hawaiians and non-Hawaiians who are, on this political mindset. And then come to find out, we're all on the same boat. We're like, what the heck is politics? That's why we're taking this class, is to understand what's happening and to politically understand what's happening within the community. So I was really glad that I took this course, because it really opened me up. It really broke my shell. coming to this class nervous and worried, like, I'm not gonna fit in, you know, am I even Hawaiian enough to take this course? Everyone in that class was asking that same question. So I felt a little safer, a little more of this sense of place, this sense of belonging. So we're all on the same boat and we're learning together. So what really created this bond between us is coming to class every day, coming together and talking about how we don't know anything, but then also gaining the knowledge from our kumu, gaining these experiences together as one. And it really brought us together. And going on this trip to Molokai really brought us together because we woke up together, we took shits together, we ate together, we worked, we learned, we showered together. It was amazing. And I think after that trip, when we came back, you know, I have nothing to hide because we literally did everything together. And it was amazing because, again, this sense of belonging to this community here really, really, it touches me. Like, there's no words to explain what this program has offered and the people I've met, so thank you.